Dear students, now we are going to discuss about a problem on projection of planes with double inclination method. In this problem, they are given a regular pentagon of side 30 mm is resting on edge in HP and it has been inclined 45 degree to VP and the surface is inclined 30 degree to HP. See students, whenever you go for a projection of your plane problem, first you are going to get your shape of your pentagon over here. Then we have to first draw your surface inclination. Then only we have to come for your edge inclination. So in this problem, the surface inclination has been 30 degree and your edge inclination has been 45 degree. Okay. Now I am going to start your problem. So first, you have to draw your title block and you have to draw your XY line and you have to mark your VP and HP. Clear? So I just mark your X over here. Next I will be moving your X and I will be placing nearer to your XY line. Okay, first I have to draw your pentagon students. For that over here I have a command called polygon. Now I have to draw a pentagon. So first I have to enter my number of sides as 5. Then I am going to draw by your edge method. So I am going to click E, enter. I will be clicking my first point over here. You can see a pentagon has been visible to you. Here the dimension of your pentagon is 30. So I have just entered 30. Now you can see a pentagon has been drawn. Okay. Next I have to just increase your thickness of your line. So I have to check this checkbox has been checked in. And I will be just clicking your bilayer and I change your line thickness as 0.35. So this line thickness has been changed to 0.35 since it is a dark line. Next I have to mark your alphabets. So before going for your alphabet, I just once again moved your line to your bilayer. Just click your text. Just click it over here. Just enter A. Close your detector. Once again click your text. Select this text. Move it. Enter. Just move this point and place it over here. Okay. Next I am going to make a copy. So just I click the copy over here and it will be asking your base point. Just place it wherever you have. This is my B point. This is your C point. This is your D point. And at last I will be having your E point. Okay. So then I will be just renaming it. So just double click it. Just rename it as B. Close editor. Double click it. Rename it as C. Close editor. Double click it. Rename it as D. Close editor. At last over here it will be your E. Okay. Next I have to draw your projection line students. Once again I just clicked your line button over here. I have just projected to this point. Can you able to see? See, I have just used your line command. I have just clicked your first point over here and I will be joining to this point. Similarly, line from this point I will be projecting to this point. Your last once again line from this point to this point. Okay. Now I have drawn your plane area. So now I have to draw it your line once again from this point to this point first and your second joint. Select these two lines because that is a construction line and this is your plane line. So your plane line should be your thicker line. So I have just selected it and I have been increasing your thickness as 0.35. Next I have to mark your alphabets. Okay, just to copy this and move it to your top and place it over here. Okay, see on your top it will be your A dash, on your bracket it will be your E dash. Just close your text editor. Okay, just move it and place bit away from your line. Okay, now once again I make a copy and I will be placing in these 2 points. Okay, here it will be your B dash, D dash. Over here it will be your only your C dash. Clear everybody? Now I have to rotate this line for 30 degree. I have to rotate this line for 30 degree. I just selected this content. Okay, I just make a copy and I made this is my base point and I place it over here. Escape. Now select this content, click rotate. This is my base point and my rotation angle is 30 degree. So 30. Enter. Now you can see the points is being rotated to 30 degree. Okay. Now once again I have to draw your projection line. So this is my first projection line. Once again I just clicked your line. See, your starting points, your intersection points will be your into marker. See, when I move over, this is my midpoint. See, I have got an intersection point over here. Then your last point. So you have to be very careful with your O snap settings, students. If you have not properly clicked your O snap settings, then you won't get a straight line. Okay. Now once again I am just connecting your lines over here. I have just clicked your line over here. I am drawing your parallel lines. So you have been remembering these are all your construction lines. So which I have been projecting to draw the diagram. So now I have to mark your alphabets. Clear? I just make a copy of this. I just place this is my, see your A and A intersection point. So I mark this is your A point and here it is your B point. Here I will be having your C point. This is your D point and your last E point over here. Just rename it by double clicking it. B, close editor. C, close editor. D, close editor. Your last one, your E, close editor. Now join your points with your line. First point, okay. After joining it, just select your lines because this should be a dark line. So I just selected it and I will be changing your line thickness as 0.35. Clear? Now once again make a copy of this selected pentagon. This is your base point and move it and place it over here. See students, you have to rotate this for 45 degree. Always before starting your rotation, place your pentagon on your original position. So what I have to do is, I will be just selecting this pentagon and I will be rotating it with your base point. This is your normal position of your pentagon. Okay, now it should be tilted to 45 degree. What I am going to do is, now just select your pentagon, rotate. This is your base point. See, I have told that whenever you draw anything above your XY line, you can use your positive angle. Below your XY line, you have to use your negative angle. See, it is below your XY line, so I have to give minus 45. Now I have just drawn a pentagon for your minus 45. Okay. Now just remember, I have just selected it and I will be moving somewhere. It is to place it. Okay. So I just selected it and moved. Move, enter. I will be moving a bit farther from your XY line. Now see, just click your line. I have drawn an horizontal line. Now select this line, rotate to 45 degree. Since it is below your XY line, so this is your first point. I am going to say it is minus 45. Can you able to see? So I will be just placing this pentagon over here on this line. Okay. So I just selected this pentagon. I have just selected your move, my first point, and I place it over here. Can you able to see students? This is a 45 degree line. So automatically you see your pentagon is also tilted to 45 degree. Okay. So once again remember, when you are drawing above your XY line, you are going to draw with your positive angle. If you are drawing to below your XY line, you are going to draw with your negative angle. Clear? So once again I have to mark your alphabets. So what I have done, this is your copy. I just place your base point. This is your A point, B point, C point, D point, and your E point. Just double click it and change your names. This is your B, this is your C point, D point, your last E point. So now once again I have to draw your projection lines. So for that, what I have to do is I am just projecting your lines. So this is my first projection point, and from A once again I am been projecting. I am just taking a reference, so every line will be a straight line. Once again from your B point I am just projecting it. Then from C point, your last from your D point. Clear? Now I will be zooming only this area, so it will be easy for us. So I have just zoomed this area only. Now I am going to draw your horizontal line projection. So automatically from this point to this point, then your from C dash point to, so I just to project it. Now I have to mark your alphabets, because here we have your alphabets will be placed in different position. So first I will be just making a copy. So see, your A point is over here, A is also, this is my first A point. Just a minute. So I will be copying your another point, so it will be easy for us. Copy, just select this, then enter, move it to your base point. Okay, so your A point, then your B intersection is over here. I will be just after that I will be renaming. Okay, so your C and C has been intersecting over here. Your D point and D point has been intersecting over here. So and your E point is over here. So I will be just renaming it. So this will be your A dash, and over here it will be your B dash. C dash is already over here. This is your D dash, and your last E dash. Okay, now you are going to join with your line. See, from A point to B point, B point to C point, C to D, D to E, at last to your A point. Select your lines. Okay, and just change it into 0.35, because it is a continuous line. Okay, so now I have completed your diagram. Next I have to mark your dimension. So you have been already familiar with your dim style and all. So what your command, dim style, enter, a dialog box will be opening. You will be clicking your modify tab. Over here symbols and arrows, your arrow size should be 4. On your text tab, your text height should be 5. Your primary units, your precision should be 0.00. Okay, then close it. Just click linear, just select these 2 points. You can see your dimension has been marked. So with this I wind up your lecture for double inclination of your projection of planes problem. Thank you all.